We were in a gong bath last night, and putting myself into these meditative places, these giving myself the opportunity to actually focus on myself in terms of breathing and just being aware of my being at the very basic levels. I would think obviously that that is a good start. But when I'm walking around and I'm doing things and I'm observing things like you said, and I got the Jack Russell action going on, um, the one time, the only one thing that I've experienced that made that kind of Jack Russell feeling going away was when I actually slowed down so much, including my movements, my awareness.
So let us ask you this. What was it that helped you to slow down? What were you doing differently in that moment than you were in the previous moment?
Um, I was I didn't feel I needed to be anywhere. I was just exactly where I wanted to be.
Which was where?
Well, I happened to be at home at that
No,
point.
which was where?
Now
It doesn't matter exactly. In the
I'm
moment.
present.
It doesn't matter if you're in your house or on the street corner. That is of no consequence. It's irrelevant. It's about where you are in your inner body, where you are in relationship to source, to your higher self, to that which requires alignment to open up that flow. The only place that that can happen is in the present moment. It cannot happen in the past and it cannot happen in the future. And yes, we understand that our language is limited in terms of perceptual experience, meaning that there is really no past and future, but in your experience, there is. So this is the language we need to talk. We need to be able to communicate with one another. So part of your collective lesson is to live in the present moment. And thankfully, this is something that we hear all over your planet these days. Live in the moment, live in the now, be present. So that's the beginning, that's a start, that's a conceptual idea that then needs to be felt and experienced and reminded of the importance of why to live in the moment. The next time somebody asks you, are you living in the moment? I challenge you to ask them exactly what they mean by that. And offer yourself an opportunity to shed some of your own knowledge and own experience on that. So to be present in the moment essentially means to allow the flow, to open up the door to alignment, to open up that connection. And feel the flow from source, from the universe, from other galaxies, from other beings, from other planets, from the meteors, from everything. Feel just in that visual the magical expression of that, the feeling of that, to be absorbed by that, where everything is possible, where pure imagination can actually take place, where anything can be imagined. Is that not a nice feeling?
It is wonderful.
We feel that maybe it's a good time to move on to our next question.
Yeah.